On the air next. Please stand by. Please stand by. Please stand by. On the air next.
It's the PK and DK Show.
Please stand by.
Now it's time to go online. Hello, it's all about the internet.
www.pkndk.com. Forget.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
Welcome to the show. How y'all doing?
Oh my God.
Oh, come on now. Check out this outfit, y'all. If you're podcasting, if you're listening to the show, bring up our YouTube channel at some point, and then you can see my Batman onesie I got at Target a couple of weeks ago. Or should I talk like this the whole show?
No, let's not do
I
that.
think I look good.
You're not
Check it
Batman.
out.
Ow!
Look at that. What? Yes, sir.
Move the mic
Tell
out
me
of the
this
way.
ain't the shit.
Move the mic out of the way a little bit and turn around.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. No, you gotta stand up.
All right.
Oh, there. Show everybody what you're working with. Oh,
Yeah.
Down a little bit.
What's the matter? What are we doing?
Look at this cape. Look. Ooh.
This is the coolest thing ever, right?
Yeah.
This isn't the coolest thing ever. What's
awesome.
up?
What's up?
Welcome to our show, PK and Deacon, unconventional look at relationships, news, pop culture. We're live on Wednesdays at this time, which is 5 Pacific, 7 on the Central East Coast. It's 8 o'clock. If you're for the people that are listening, that's when you can listen to the show. By the way, I was going to have you go back and forth. We're trying this new thing out.
Oh, wonderful.
I didn't even tell you yet.
Yeah, I'm glad you
trying
told
this
me
new
now.
thing
Let's
out.
do it. Am I reading red or am I reading black?
You're going to be right, all right?
Perfect.
All right. You can comment live. You can chat right now, www.pkndk.com. Podcasters, you can chat or you can leave us a comment on Facebook and Twitter.
I don't know where you are. Or just drop by and say hi.
No, right there. Just sit right there in red.
Well, I know, but I don't
second
know.
thing.
So
This is the second
What
thing.
about that PK and DK?
What are you, special?
I needed my glasses, but you didn't warn me, so.
All right, one more time. All right,
Let's start from the beginning.
You can comment live. You can chat at www.pkndk.com. Podcasters, leave your comments on Twitter or Facebook. We appreciate that.
Both at PK and DK.
There you go. Hit that like button for us. We'd appreciate that. Be a part of the foolery with your comments.
Or just drop by and say hi. Hey.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Or we can't get paid $10 a year or the work without you. So thank you very much.
Finally, podcasters, give us a follow on Spreaker.
Or on iTunes.
Both at pkndk.com.
All right. What's up?
Phrase the Pays is back. $40. I'm going to explain because we've got a new little system that we've been testing out. I'm testing out this week, and I will explain why. I think once everybody figures out how to use it, it's going to be a little bit better. But who knows? Let's just give it a test for this week. We'll see how it plays out. We got a great counterpoint about this bee going crazy.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Y'all really that surprised?
No,
I look innocent and sweet. And I am.
You
Until
chased an old lady down.
No, until you honestly, I'm very genuine, but until you screw me over, then you're done. And
You
this
chased
bitch
her
is
down.
Done. D-U-N, done.
Real quick, because we're going to get into it heavy here in just a few minutes, but just real quick, a little Reader's Digest version of what went down yesterday.
Yesterday, I got into a minor accident. Not my fault. The lady tried to run away. I chased after her, and I called the cops.
Yeah. And you didn't just chase after. You chased her to the point where, like, she didn't...
She got
was
scared.
She got scared?
Yeah.
Didn't you yell at her as well?
Oh, yeah. Well, we had a few words back and forth.
We'll tell you about those words. They're coming up.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkndk.com.
Yes?
Quit kicking the lights over.
What's the dog?
In the chat at www.pkndk.com. How we feeling about this outfit, though?
People are asking, where's the Batman mask?
I don't have a Batman mask.
Maybe you should put on the Maleficent hat. Can you do that? Two characters in one?
I just did my hair. I don't want to like...
Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't want to ruin that $50 haircut.
Why you want my
I'm
my
just
stuff?
saying.
By the way, if you'd like to pick up one of these, maybe we'll give it away next week. Maybe I'll get like an extra one.
You're going to give away your worn? I have a question.
No, not the worn one. I'll go buy a new one. Just shut your mouth.
I have a question.
Target is the place where you can pick it up. What's your question?
Do you wear underwear with that?
I do have underwear on right now.
Okay, because I'd be curious if your junk accidentally got like zipped up or something like, ow.
Okay, no.
Well, I don't know. There's a random zipper goes all the way down to your crotch. So.
I have zipped up my junk before in the past, though. I'm not going to lie that I've done that. The worst thing about zipping your junk up is the fact that you know for a fact, right? Because you feel the
fact
sting.
That you know for a fact.
We going at it already this week. Folks, we going at it already.
No.
The thing is like you go up and then you feel the pain and it's like this horrible pinch or whatever, you know, the worst pain imaginable. And then you know for a fact that you still have to put the zipper back down.
Yeah.
So you got to go through that pain again. Because when it's zipped in,
yes,
it already hurt. But now you got to go back. Oh, it sucks, man. I've only done it once, though. I've only done it. You don't have those kind of problems. Or do you?
No, I
Because it's pretty meaty down there.
Oh, my God. Hey, get out of town.
What do you mean get out of town?
Push it back up to my face. No one needs to see down there. No, yeah, perfect. Yeah. Kiki's butt. That's exactly what we all want to see.
For the podcasters, again, you
amazing.
could watch the show. Just go to our YouTube channel and you can do a replay and you can see all the video stuff as well. For our point counterpoint, I do have to throw it out there. Let me put the numbers on the screen. If you've ever had to chase somebody down, I want to hear the story and what happened. Maybe they got away. Maybe they didn't. If you have one of those stories, you could call us throughout the show or you could vote online. And the voting online is also going to put you in the running for that $40. More on that coming up in a few minutes. Online at www.pkndk.com. All sorts of stuff. You can message us like Big Ray sent us a message last week saying, hey, PK got a simple video idea for your YouTube page. A few people said, and I'd be curious about as well, for a tour of Studio C and the equipment that you use. Have a good day. Thank you, player. We can do that. I'm not going to do that tonight. But I can make a quick video about what we use. I got no problems. It's like, if I can help somebody else that's doing the same kind of deal, you know, I have no problems doing that. Maybe I could save you a few dollars by telling you about the things that I spent unnecessary money on and the stuff that actually ended up working. And
yeah, that'd be good.
So maybe we can do something.
Someone out. That'd be nice.
I'm also kicking around the idea of doing like an after show.
Okay.
Because typically when we turn the cameras off, and I've done it a couple times, I've tried to get her a couple times, but just leaving the stuff on. Like I listen back and I'm like, okay, you know, but mentally for me, I have to just tune out the fact that we're actually doing a show for the after show. It's just kind of like hanging out, and then it's a glimpse into. So I don't know. I'm throwing around some ideas.
Well, maybe. I mean, I know you drink a lot of espresso to get ready for this show. There's a lot of prep that goes into it. So maybe once like everything turns on right at 7, you should just relax. Just
No, because at 7 the show is going on. I'm talking about the after show. It's for the people that hang around until the show's completely over, and we just leave the cameras on. Because at that point, we've already given them a show.
Then you're relaxed.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying we've given them the product.
Okay.
So we can F off for 10 minutes, and if people want to see like a glimpse of what you really like,
they can see right now. I don't change.
Oh, Ray Rice. What else we got coming up? Speaking of online, a bunch of stuff that people have been sending in from my buddy Ilya. He sent me in this great video about Super Bad Mario. Somebody took like Mario little clips and put them in with real life people biffing it, and it is awesome. You can check that out at www.pkndk.com. Just scroll down, you'll see it there. A few stories from Jeremy Douglas Fish, who's been coming up to with helping us out with sending me some stuff. Anytime you got a story, you want to send it in, something that you're like, oh man, this is awesome. This would be great to like for PK to post or whatever. Put it on our PK and DK Facebook page, not my personal one, the PK and DK Facebook page. And what that does, it feeds the website, and then I can go through there and like post stuff and make sure that things are getting posted. But make sure you give us a little synopsis of the story that you've sent in.
Big word. Yes.
Are you talking smack already?
No, I'm not. I'm just congratulating you on using big words.
Synopsis.
How do you spell that?
Analytics are working.
Spell that.
What's that?
Synopsis.
I can do synopsis.
Spell it.
SYNAPSOSS. Boom! Like a... There you go.
All right, next.
The one that really gets me though is Wednesday. Wednesday I can't do to save my life.
No,
I can't do
we're
it.
on Wednesdays.
So a couple stories, like I was saying online, that Jeremy sent in, including editors and the mistakes they've been making. Also, there's the dude that got busted with 3 chicks. We're going to talk about him coming up in our WTF segment of the week. 3 of his girlfriends that he was dating met up, and then they tried to show up at the airport after his vacation. He got off the plane, he saw all 3 chicks. And also one I haven't put up yet this week, but I will be putting up is a story from our buddy. You haven't met him yet, neither have I, but through email we've been talking a little bit.
Okay.
Chunk, and how he's been talking to like 30-some 50-year-old ladies.
Okay.
That accidentally put him on an email chain, and the exchanges are awesome. So all that stuff is coming up right now. Let's jump into Wine Wednesday.
Oh yeah, it's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh yeah, no credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gon' be pointless. Oh yeah, she don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. White girl drunk.
Alrighty then. Happy Wednesday.
Okay.
This wine has been selected by PK.
Yeah, yes.
And I've chilled it again for 15 minutes in the fridge because that's how you're supposed to serve your red wine.
Can you hear the ocean?
No.
All right. Put the wine
I
glass
don't
right
want
up to
you
her ear.
stabbing me.
Nah, can you hear the ocean?
No, I cannot.
It's the sea calling. Do you want to cruise?
All right.
Have you seen that commercial?
No.
See, you gave me one too many espresso shots, but go on.
You said 3. All right, PK, this is your wine. Everybody take a look. Cote Sturanhene. Blah, blah,
What?
blah.
It's called Parallel 45. What the hell are you talking about? By the way, I got it because I was at that Whole Foods. I wanted to do a segment called White People Eating Hippie Foods. So I went to the Whole Foods and I saw it. It was on sale for $12 from $18.
And it's a French wine. Here it is closer up.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la
s'il vous
la.
plaît. So cheers to everybody for making it through the week. Thank you guys so much. A little about the wine. Does it say anything on the back?
Yeah, it's a blend of 60% Grenache and 40% Syrah, and it's called Parallel 45 with some kind of French accent because
Parallel 45.
it's named after the 45th parallel where the valley runs over.
Oh.
Tricky.
What? Who are you? Look at you coming with the info.
And for this wine, I
Yes.
decided to serve it in a fancy glass with a stem.
This always happens, by the way. Does anybody see anything wrong with these 2 pours? Does anybody... actually, they're pretty even.
Thanks. Give
Okay.
it back.
There you go.
Wait. Okay.
What does it matter? Does it matter? No. I thought they were pretty even.
No,
I thought they
it's
were
good.
pretty even.
It's all right.
All right, so what were you saying about the parallel and what the hell were you saying?
It's a blend. It's 60% Grenache and
What is a
40
Grenache?
Syrah.
I thought that was chocolate.
It is. It's more. It's just a type of wine. So
Okay.
where the berries are.
All right, well, cheers to you.
Here.
And cheers to everybody that's been
Cheers,
joining us
guys.
this week. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for being here. Cheers.
Halfway through the week.
Halfway through the week, indeed.
Transmitting live 24/7.
Listen, watch, comment, and more. Get all the details now at www.pkanddk.com.
You know what else you can get online? You can get online the deals on Restaurant Week. Not Restaurant Week, I'm sorry. Wine Week?
Yes.
What is this?
I don't know. I have a feeling this is a made-up wine thing to get people to go into restaurants and spend money. But in Houston, at least, it's Wine Week.
Wine Week! Yay! Where the deals are you ready for this?
Yeah.
At Smith & Walensky's, this bee sends me a deal saying,
Of course
where's it
I
go?
do.
$68 per person. How is that a deal? How is that a sale? What's the original price if the sales
But-
price is $68?
But what does it give you?
It doesn't matter. When you're spending $68, that's not on sale.
It is if it's normally $120.
Who the F is... And by the way, the people that have that kind of money, they're not interested in sales. Nobody cares if you're spending $200 like on dinner. Nobody's like, oh, it's $68.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like...
That's true. That's true.
The Wine Week. Then there's another sale. Listen to this sale at La Vie en Rose, which I've never heard of before.
Rosé.
What is it?
It's a bistro. French
Bitch, it's
country.
spelled Rose. How's it Rosé?
Rosé. There's an accent mark on the E.
That is your boy's bad. So at this place, listen to this crap. $70 per person, and there's a $35 deposit via PayPal. These bitches want PayPal to secure your reservation.
Yeah.
How is that any kind of sale?
Because they don't want you to cancel last minute. They need to get their money.
On PayPal?
On PayPal.
What about a credit card or something? What do they want? Bitcoins next?
I don't know.
What are you trying to be trendy?
No, because, like,
can't be trendy at a fancy
credit,
place.
Credit cards, people can like cancel or say that they weren't there and do chargebacks. But if they got through PayPal, then they actually got the money. Tricky.
Tricky. It's tricky.
Hey.
It's tricky. Hey. In the chat, www.pkndk.com. Run some down real quick.
What? Run some down in the chat. To
Yeah,
tell me that
i.e., what are people saying in the
telling us
chat?
that we should do Tequila Tuesday.
Okay, well, we're not on Tuesday.
Oh, well,
This is
but we're
Wednesday.
Tequila Wednesday, but they want to know where our Whiskey Wednesday is. We keep telling them we're going to do Whiskey Wednesday. You don't want to see us on whiskey.
I know. I was thinking about that today. I drove by the
Yeah.
liquor store, and I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, I could get some whiskey.
I know.
I promise you next, since you guys have been on our case on that, I promise you next Wednesday we'll have some whiskey. It's just so hard, man, because then the show's just going to go to the crapper, and we're trying to do like a decent kind of show, you know what I'm saying?
Trying to, yes.
But what's your feel? And then I was thinking, I put a lot of thought into this today. I was like, as I drove by the liquor store, I'm like, well, if I'm going to stop, like, you know, like, do I get Pendleton? You know, like, what kind of whiskey should I even get? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know a good sipping whiskey. And, you know, the way that we drink, I mean, look, my Wine Wednesday glass is already empty.
Oh, my God. You have hashtag problems.
I mean, you know, if I'm doing this on whiskey, I'm going to end up like old chick from Vegas. You know what I'm saying? And then after the show, I might end up in the bathroom.
Hey. Nobody wants to see that.
Pig-eye.
Nobody wants to see that.
For science. But maybe next week we'll do the put some recommendations in the chat at www.pkndk.com. If you're podcasting, put it on our Facebook page or Twitter, but let us know, like, what's a good whiskey that maybe we can do for next
Sample,
week.
yeah.
How are you feeling about that? Is that something that you're interested in?
If I do just 1 ounce of whiskey, then that would be good.
Okay.
That's a shot. Yeah.
Why did you say 1 ounce? Are you trying to be fancy in my ass? Why don't you just say a shot? Have we ever been to a bar where you're like, I'd like 1 ounce of whiskey, please?
Yes, I have.
You've never done that. Never.
I'll do a shot and a half, please. Make it a double, a triple.
Still to get to coming up in the show. Don't you move, because I'm going to break down how you can win our cast and how you can vote on our point counterpoint, how you can get the phrase. Do you have a phrase? We're going to do it in a few minutes. The phrase, the hidden phrase.
The hidden phrase, I sure do.
You do have the hidden phrase?
I do.
All right, it's coming up in a few minutes, and it could be worth $40 for you guys watching or listening to the show, so thank you so much. Stand by for that. And we always talk about the show about being drunk. How about these apples? This past weekend, we ran. That's what we did? What, 5K?
We did
5K.
a 5K on Sunday.
We did a pretty good job.
I think so.
Clocked in at 35 minutes with my fat ass.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
She tried to get real for us on your boy, though. Towards the end, she's tried to start racing me. I'm like, hey, now.
What you love to do is like, we'll stay together, and I'm like, okay, so I keep the pace with you, and then all of a sudden you hit like, I don't know, a song that you like, or you see kids that are cheering you on, and you book it, and you're like, yeah.
Bro.
And as you're booking
Hillary
it,
Duff came
you're
on.
like, you're slapping everyone's hands, like, yeah, congratulations, and people are calling you JJ Walks. You're wearing Watts.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah. And then you kept going faster. I'm like,
yeah.
Why is he ditching me? And then I have to sprint to catch up to you, and then you start walking like, now that nobody's watching, I can't.
Not because you got like a line of people that are giving like high fives and stuff, and I'm like, well, yeah, what's up?
Nobody is giving high fives. You were the only one doing that.
I was getting high fives from everybody. What the F are you talking about?
Well, because you ran over to like the 5-year-old kids. You're like, slap my hand. Woo!
I was not asking for high fives.
You were.
No, I was not. No.
They weren't just randomly giving them out.
Yes, they were.
They were standing there with signs, and they had to drop their signs and slap your hand.
That's a given. If you're standing out there with a sign, I'm going to give you a high five, right? That's a given.
But nobody else was doing that.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. But my point is, we always talk about drinking on the show. I just wanted to relay the message to you. And somebody just asked a few minutes ago in the chat, maybe you can scroll up, that we're asking if we're still juicing. We're not. I'm kind of still juicing. She's not.
No,
because I'm
not
trying to balance out
hardcore.
the healthy with the completely fat stuff on the weekend. So during the week, we're actually pretty good, minus last night, because we went on that Domino's heavy.
I know. I had a bad day, and that's what made me feel better.
So, but normally during the week, it's pretty good. It's the weekends that like really just take us out.
Yeah, they were telling us that that movie with Joe Cross, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead.
Yeah.
You know, that one. But they have the second one coming out.
Yeah, I like that movie.
So.
And I don't. Obviously, you guys saw it. I like the Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead movie. The thing was, for me, like, oh boy, you can tell it had like a lot of money. And if you have a lot of money, it's easier to lose weight.
Yeah.
In my opinion, like all these movie stars that like everybody's like, oh my God, look at his six pack. Well, yeah, that's part of you got 3 months where your job is to look like that so you can do the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And you got trainers, you got people making your food, you got all these people, like my buddy who's a professional soccer player. He's got like people that are his nutritionists, the cooks. I mean, like he knows what's up. He's doing all that work running and stuff. For normal people, it's not that easy. So back to this movie, my problem is like the truck driver, I wish the whole movie was about the truck driver that lost the weight. Because that dude still had to have a job, still had to drive a truck. Like that dude really, really did it. The main guy, oh, boo-hoo, you're traveling the U.S. making shakes in the back of your car. Shut the F up. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're
saying. But the fat trucker, like that guy, like my utmost respect.
Yes, because he was really doing like the hard job and hard life. And it's not just, and he did it.
There you go. Truth Tell Manuel?
Truth Tell Manuel. Manuel. Manuel.
They had to put a bottle of liquor in front of PK so he could run. That is a fact, my man. Round of applause.
I'll be honest.
What's that?
The only reason why you really ran was for the free beer at the end.
No. Most ones have free beer at the end, but you can't like really enjoy the beer. It's like you're limited to 2 glasses of beer. What's that? Nothing.
Okay. I can only have 2 glasses of free beer, damn it.
And the line was like so long.
Worth it.
By the time you got to the back of the line, you had your beer, and then I got done, and then I had to wait for the line.
That was so hard.
Get out of here.
You physically had somebody who was actually.
Get out of here.
You had somebody who went and cut everybody and gave you free beer. So it's so
No. And listen to this crap. Listen up. Turn her off. I don't even know who I'm asking to turn her camera off.
Turn my camera off, guys. Can't see me. Can't see me.
Oh, the control room puts you back on.
All right, control room.
By the way, this is the control room right here.
That hand.
So when I'm like, hey, turn her camera on, guys. There it is.
Hi.
Off. So anyway. Listen to this. So I get 2 beers, right? We wait in this long-ass line after the run. To finally get 2 beers. It literally took like a good 15 minutes in this line. The longest line ever. So we get 2 beers, and then they're like, oh, they wanted us to announce like a missing child or something. So I'm like, all right. So Denise is like, let me hold your beer. And I'm like, she was like, let me hold both your beers so you don't look like
alcoholic?
I'm like, how do I look like an alcoholic? I just finished a race. This is just 2 beers. But whatever. I give her the drinks, right? I'm like, missing, anybody seeing a little whatever missing?
It was a backpack, not a kid.
I don't know, whatever.
Just a backpack.
Kid attached to a backpack, come to the front, blah, 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 blah. I turn around to get my beers, right? Just like this. I'm like, all right, beers. DF, why do you only have 1 beer? Where's my other beer?
I didn't drink it.
You gave it to Ivan.
I did.
You're never holding a beer again.
I felt bad. He deserved a beer, and he left his beer coupon somewhere else. So I was
Ray Rice mad.
Oh, God. Poor guy. He just was thirsty.
Well, his ass should have stood in line like everybody else.
Well, he didn't have any tickets. That was the problem.
Well, he had a ticket on his bib. Where's that ticket?
No, the bib was left in the conference room.
Well, that's his bad, ain't it?
Well, we had an extra one, so I shared the wealth.
Hell no.
Hell yes.
Hell no.
Hell yes.
So I was going around asking people, I'm like, are you 21? Oh, let me have your beer ticket. I don't think you're 21. There you go.
So true.
We do have 35 days till the next trip. So in the 35 days, are we getting on any kind of diet, or are we just saying,
We're just
cut
yes.
that bitch off?
Thanks. I couldn't even be honest before you cut me off.
That wasn't me. That was the control room.
Oh, yes. Excuse me, hand. Hand, may I have your permission to speak?
Hey, guys, in the control room.
Control room.
Did we decide where should the control room be? So from now on, whenever we're doing the show. By the way, any new listeners or watchers to the show are going to tune in. They're going to be like, these mofos have a control room.
Yes, we're so serious. We are literally sitting in Studio C outside of the downtown Skyline building. Like, downtown's right there.
Is that the name of the building?
Yeah.
But everybody in the chat has, from now on, everybody in the chat, like any new people that come in, you have to convince them. Like, you can't call us out. You got to be part of the joke of convincing people that these fools. So where should the control room be? Because we have to look somewhere.
It should be there. It should be where that
behind the camera.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Turn the camera on real quick, guys. Turn the camera.
Hello.
Is anybody paying attention in there?
Thank you.
Can you
fill you up? Of
Yeah,
course
go down to the winery,
it would
please.
be my pleasure.
What's up? You're in the car? Well, plug your phone in and listen live. Get all the details now at www.pkanddk.com. It's the adventures of PK and DK.
PK's hiding behind the camera so no one can see him chug the wine, and then he put the camera on me so you.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I had the music playing. What are you babbling about?
Oh, I said PK is hiding behind the camera so that you can't tell he's chugging his wine.
I'm pretty sure you can tell because the last wine I chugged was on camera.
It was?
Okay, we're in a closet. That's about
Nobody knows
3 by
that.
5, and there's 5 cameras in here. Where am I gonna hide?
I don't know what you're talking about. We're called Studio C.
What was that show? I don't know what you're talking about, Willis. What was that show? Oh, I forgot, man. I wanted to. I was going through some of my audio files, and then after Wine Wednesday, I wanted to play the wine guy. And I forgot. Can I still play the wine guy? Or
of course.
This is a guy.
Pour another glass in honor.
All right, we'll all drink to the wine guy. This is a guy that couldn't get his wine open, and I just randomly found this the other day in my computer. I wanted to play that for you right now.
First saved message.
Well, thank you. My name is Charlie. My God, it must have taken me 15 or 20 minutes to open up the bottle of wine. Whatever's going on with your cork, I don't know, but it was so frustrating, but I had to do it. Okay, now I'm at home. My number is 167. Oh, no, that's my work number. Now, call me at home. 7320-61. Again, your wine probably is good. I don't even know. I haven't even tried it. It's taken me 20 minutes to open up the bottle of wine. You guys have a problem with your cork. Please call me back at my home at 320. No, God, I hate that. 320-61. Yeah, that's my home number. I'm sorry, this is so frustrating. Because I've spent, I don't know how much time trying to open up the bottle. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
End of message.
What's up?
And is that a man or a woman?
I think it's a man. Oh, I don't
I'm not
know.
quite sure.
I think it's a man. We found out like a long ass time ago. We used to play it all the time up in Portland. But I think that's a dude that called the winery because you couldn't get the wine open for forever.
Okay. Well,
some old drunk dude.
yes. I mean,
Not really surprised. Some old drunk dude. In the chat, www.pkanddk.com. I have not done this yet, and we need to get to it. Roll call real quick. Adrian, what's up? Stacy's in there. Juan, Jen, Reno, Slim. You want to pick it up from there?
I don't see the names.
Start at the bottom. Work your ass.
I don't know. Look, it's so tiny. I can't read their
The
names.
first names then.
Oh.
Truth Teller, Emmanuel, what's up? John, what's up? Liz, what's up? Pick it up.
Jen, Slim.
How about it? Where are you going?
He said the bottom up.
We're in the same screen. Jesus.
You said bottom up. Bottoms up.
I already did those.
I forgot. PK. Wait, it's you. Hi, honey.
What is the matter with you today?
We got Robert, Raymond, Liz, K-Fox, Panda, PK.
You gotta do them all. We're not moving the show forward until you do this. You have to do this. Go.
Reno, Julio, Obed, Skylar, Skate, Melanie, Ressa, Victoria, Tony, Abel, Chutella. Hold on.
Somebody's name is Chutella?
Truth Teller.
Oh, Truth Teller. Chutella.
Truth Teller.
Somebody needs to change their name next week to Nutella. Did you just say Nutella?
I did.
Damn it.
High five.
No high five. Keep going.
Yeah.
Do the roll call,
Right.
damn it.
And then we got Melanie and Larissa and Victoria, Antonio, Abel. Oh, I just said them.
Why do you suck so bad right now?
Mary, Becca, John,
There's spit coming out of your mouth.
and myself. Hi. I needed to get an ab workout today. This is perfect. All right. What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. I had a very rough 24 hours, so I hope everyone else came to party.
We go. Here we go.
Do you need the crying music? Are you whining?
Cry me a river.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Oh, and then also, since We have 4 untold viewers. Hi,
Untold
Mom.
or unknown, stupid.
Hi, Mom.
Untold viewers. Why doesn't your mom just log in? We know she's there.
I don't know if she knows how to yet.
She doesn't have a Facebook?
Maybe she doesn't want people to see her name.
For what reason?
I don't know.
Somebody gonna be like, oh, shit, it's Becky.
No, then she's incognito. Damn it.
I'm sorry, we got Ethan Hunt. There you go. Hunt, stupid, Mission Impossible. Ethan Hawke is the other guy that's in The Purge.
Isn't he an actor?
What are you talking about? Ethan Hunt is the guy. It's Tom Cruise's character name on Mission Impossible.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was that Top Gun. I forgot. I get to them.
Why'd you say it like that? Top Gun. Let's get into our point counterpoint for the love of God.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Hey, control, put it on me real quick. All right. Now, let me pause for the. I hate that phrase, but let me just say it.
Why are you saying it then? Delete. Backspace.
I don't think I get backspace, but okay. This, I wanted to, going into our point counterpoint, I wanted to share some results from last week's point counterpoint because everybody was joining us and they've been voting throughout the week, listening, podcasting the show. A lot of people watch the show later on, so then they go on and they vote for the point counterpoint.
Perfect.
So now we have the actual results from last week.
Perfect.
All right?
Rend.
So we got to always start with last week. So last week's point counterpoint was that we ended up being stranded at a Texans game, and she asked for a ride from a stranger. So you had 2 choices. You could have voted A, that was smart, do what you got to do to get home, or B, stupid, one of these days they're going to find us floating in the bayou. 43 votes said smart, 44.3%, and the winner is stupid, one of these days they're going to find us in the bayou. That came in with 54 votes at 55.7%.
Perfect. And you know what I said?
What did you say?
Well, even though Sunday, I jumped in the guy's car, but when we were here, I said that was stupid. They're going to find us dead floating in the bayou.
So you voted for stupid as well.
Yes.
By the way, man, I'm just like, your hair look nice.
Mine?
Yeah, you look good right now.
Thanks.
I would do naughty things to you.
Hey, no one needs to hear that.
Moving on to this week's point counterpoint, DK.
Hi.
Put it on DK real quick. Had a minor accident yesterday in which the other driver ran. Being that DK is, well, effing nuts, she chased the other person down.
That is correct.
So our question for this week's point counterpoint, and I'm going to explain how the whole process works, but you got 2 choices. Choice A, chase down the other driver. Tell him who's boss. Show him what's up. That was choice A. Choice B is let them run. It's Texas. You don't want to get shot. And It is Texas. There's a lot of shootings. There's a lot of stabbings. You don't want to mess around with some of these savages in Houston, Texas.
Correct.
We're not in the Midwest somewhere where it's like a meth head here or there. We're not in Oregon where it's like a couple of weird-looking coasties.
Yeah, there wouldn't be anyone
with
driving.
crazy eyes.
They're all
We're in
on
Houston,
bikes.
Texas, where there's filled with savages.
Right.
But you chased her down.
Of course.
You can vote online right now. You can call us if you've ever been in that situation where somebody hit you and then took off. I want to know, did you chase them down? Did you let them go? Also, a bonus question is for your insurance, because here's what happened. You want to tell them what happened real quick?
Yeah, so the whole story, I was driving home. There's 3 lanes. I was in the center lane. This person was in the left lane, which happened to merge into mine. And instead of merging into lane, she just merged into my car. And then when she hit me and I rolled down my window and I said, "Ma'am, you just hit me." And she's like, "Ma'am, you're effing crazy." I'm like, no. I go, "You just hit me. Pull over. Pull over. Pull over."
Wasn't your mom on the phone at the time?
Yes, my mom heard the whole thing.
And you told me you said some unspeakable words.
Yeah, I
while your
called
mom was
her
on the
a
phone.
lot of F words, and my mom doesn't know that I curse like that. But yes, I was a sailor, and I said the worst things. Like, "You mother effer, pull over right now."
So you chased him down for like a good half mile.
Yes.
To the point that she goes in the street, right?
No, but I didn't tell you this part. So we were at the front of the line at the red light, and then before the light even hit green, she hit the gas and she like sped, like she was gonna like run away from me. And I was like, "Hell no!" And so I chased her down like 3 streets, and then because I was chasing her, she finally turned left and then turned into this sketchy street. But that's where she parked.
Pause right there, because as you're chasing her, not only did you have enough time to hang up with your mom, but you had enough time to call me, and you were like, "Should I keep chasing her?" And I'm like, hell yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Wait a minute. Hold on. What she look like though?
No.
Oh, white woman. Yeah, you get her. You get her.
Yes. So anyway, so we pull over to the side of the road, and then she stopped, in front of me since I'm chasing her and I'm behind her. And then we're sitting there, and that's when I called 911, and then I called PK, and then 911 said that, I go, it's not an emergency, so of course whenever they get there, I understand. And then in the meantime, it's been 5 minutes, and then she turns her car back on and then starts driving and does like a U-turn to go the other way. So as she's U-turning it, she's facing me and I'm facing her, and I rolled down my window and I said, you can run, but the police are on their way. And then she like stopped her car and turned on her hazards. I'm like, that's right. I told you. That's right. Don't run away from me.
Here's my question though, because the cop came up. She was obviously at fault, and the cop said to call her insurance.
Right.
Because they're going to take care of it because it's her bad. Does that mean you don't call your insurance at all?
I don't know.
Because I thought you always called your insurance, even if it's not your bad, and then the other person pays.
But I'm filing a claim
with her
because she was at fault.
So you don't tell your people at all?
I don't know.
I thought you had to still tell your people.
I'm not sure. I'll be honest. When it comes to like accidents and everything, like when something happens, I'm a different person. So once like that all happened, it was like the ghost of Denise came out and like someone else came in, and like I was angry and I was like, I'm gonna get her. How dare you hit me and run? And then I don't know, like I go, well, I should probably call 911 because she already said she wasn't at fault, and she was. And I don't know.
A lot of people in the chat, www.pkndk.com, saying chase her down. It says hashtag white girl hot. Okay. I don't blame DK at all. Chase them down. Get that white woman, says Reno Cucino. That's right.
Yes.
There you go. So she calls me and she's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm coming.
Oh, that's not what exactly happened. I told you I haven't. Oh, come right now. Where are you?
Yeah.
And then
what a nice guy I am.
And then I dropped.
I was battle ready. I had my switchblade in my pocket.
Well,
I was ready to stab somebody in the neck.
The thing is that
y'all watch True Detective. You don't even like. Don't even let them know you're gonna stab them.
This poor lady. I mean, I don't know. After all of that happened, and everybody that I've talked to was like, you're in the right, you're in the right, you're in the right. And then I find out that she's visiting from a different city and that she's in her 60s, and she probably didn't realize that the lane merged. So then I felt bad, but she still ran. And the problem,
stupid bitch.
The problem I see is even if I was at fault, which she was like, you're crazy, ma'am. I'm like, you hit me. But even if she thought I was at fault, why would she run away? Like, wouldn't she say, you pull over so I can get your information?
Because she knew she was in the wrong. She hit your ass and then she tried to take off. Plus, I don't care. Like, when I showed up, and then, we're in the sketchy part of Houston. Savages all around.
Oh, my God. That's
sketchy part, right?
No, I think
some dude threw a liquor bottle out of a car. Yes. I'm like, hold up, though. Is there anything in there, though?
No, it was empty. But that was scary,
savages,
too.
Right? So, even the point that the cop was like, all right, you guys got to get out of here because we're going to call the insurance from the accident scene. And the cop was like, you guys got to go.
Yeah, he goes.
Savages all around.
He told us on. He's like, you never want to come in this part of town again. And I was like, what do you mean? I go, I drive this way every day from work.
What did he say? Why? Why was that so bad? By the way, this is right next to that Shipley's, next to the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm talking about? You got that little area right there in Houston. I'm just keeping a trail with you, though.
He told me that area is for former veterans that need housing, which is completely fine. However, they don't have no alcohol or drug tolerance whatsoever. So everybody goes to the parking lot and they get high on crack. I don't know if you smoke it, snort it.
Whatever, you get high on crack.
Whatever. They do crack and they drink a lot. So when I pulled over, literally there was 4 people in the bed of this truck who are just chugging alcohol and then threw the glass bottle at my car. And
I'd just like to say what up to our fans listening. What's up?
There you go. I don't even know.
So
there's so much that happened.
Oh, so here's
shush me. Just ask me to hey. Do you mind? Can I?
So then, old
story?
lady, old girl takes off, right? And then the cop is like, "You guys got to get out of here." So I'm like, "All right." So we get in our car, and this idiot had left her lights on or whatever. So then the battery died. Mm-hmm. So then I had to jump her car, right? Just so. I guess it's so bad there that the cop was like, you know what? I'm going to wait until you jump her car.
Yeah, that's what he told us.
Yeah.
And then PK goes, well, I don't even know. PK pulled in and his battery box wasn't even in the front, so then he had to reverse.
I don't have to know.
We had a very...
What do I care?
The guy, I think that guy like told all of his friends how stupid we were. These people pulled up into the sketchiest part of town.
Y'all.
Their car battery died.
You can't get... Y'all, look at the uniform, y'all. What's up, crackheads? Let's go, baby.
Oh, wow.
You want to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? It's from 1989, Batman. It's probably... You're a little too young for that one, right? There you go. You can vote online for a point counterpoint. 2 options again. Option 1 is chase him down, show him who's boss. Option number 2 is let him run. After all, it's Houston, Texas. You gonna get shot.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
That's not true. Tony is saying, LOL, PK, you think all of Houston is sketchy. That is not true. Nah.
95% is.
No, that's not true. No. There's some sketchy areas for show.
Right.
But those sketchy areas are like real next level sketch. And then there's other places. You're talking to the guy that like stumbles out and walks home. Like, remember the one time I tried to walk home from Midtown?
You did walk home from Midtown. That's exactly like where all these people were.
Yeah. And I was the one that was telling her, I'm like, it don't matter. Like, if you're still cool, people are normally still cool. Now, my buddy, who was like the professional guy, he did get robbed a couple of times, is all I'm saying. And that's a big dude.
I know.
But, it is what it is, man.
It's a big city.
It is. I can't hate on people, man. You never know people's situations, so I can't really hate on them.
Oh.
With that said, I'm going to keep it trill, though, and just be honest that this place is a bit sketch when you get to those bad areas.
Yes.
Not all areas, but those some bad areas are real bad.
Especially when the cop tells you, I'm not leaving till you guys get out of here.
Yeah. But all in all, man, I wouldn't have it any other way. The food, everything else is sporting events. Remember last week we were talking about random people took us home in their car? It's
those were nice people.
Yeah. It's it is what it is. All right, so you can vote online. Let me explain how this stuff works. To vote on our point counterpoint, and this is how you get in for the running, because what we were doing in the past was doing the phrase that pays, and you had to watch the show live and then send in the phrases that we give you. Well, the problem with that is there's a lot of people that podcast the show that listen to it later, and I wanted to make sure I could involve everybody,
Right.
So there's a couple of ways that this works. When you click on the link for our point counterpoint, which you can do on our Watch Live tab at www.pkanddk.com, or if you just go to the front page of that, you'll see the little link. When you go there, it's going to take you to a page, and you got some options there. You can vote on our point counterpoint, and that's going to put you in for the $40. You can also, if you get the DK phrase that PK pays, or the hidden phrase, if you get that and you put that in and it's the correct phrase, you're going to go into that running times 3. So that just ups your chances like a mofo. You can also like our Facebook page or our Twitter page through that link, and that will also put you in the running for the $40. My point is that anybody that's podcasting the show, you can still vote, so we can get better results. You can still get the hidden phrase that pays. Mm-hmm. You can do all that stuff, and it still puts you in the running, and the window doesn't close until next week at 2 p.m. on Wednesday. So the first thing we'll do right off the gates next week is announce the winner for the $40.
Perfect.
So you can do that right now. Does that make sense?
It was a little long, drawn out, but...
Well, do you want to do it quicker? Oh, that's right. Yo, boy, put it all together.
I'm just... saying.
What's that?
Next time, 10 seconds.
If y'all got any questions, though, hit me up for real, because I'm trying to, again, we're just trying to figure all this out as we go. There's some other stuff I'd like to do, like we're working on shirts and all kinds of other stuff we're working on. What are you breathing hard about? Whoops.
Whoa, hey. I got a new voice.
Control room, what the F, man? What are y'all doing out there?
True dat.
Anything that you would like to say? Maybe you got some comments from the chat or something.
Yeah. DK should have put the bat signal out, and PK would have showed up fast.
She did by calling me.
Yes, of course. And
your parents called a couple times too, but I got them on Do Not Disturb.
That's very rude.
What's the matter?
You need to apologize for that statement.
For who am I apologizing to, though?
My parents. That's very rude, honey.
That is my bad.
Why would you even say that?
I was kidding. Go on. What else?
She hit and quit it. Hit and run is still bad regardless of whose fault. In Oregon, you have to call your insurance and fill out also an accident report. So I'll find out.
Let me ask you about a couple of statements that you brought to the table.
Right.
You emailed me today about stuff to talk about on the show, and you say, why does everyone get stupid when an accident happens? What does that exactly mean?
So it means that I think that your adrenaline or your anxiety kicks in, and then you just forget like what you're supposed to do. Like, remember in grade school when they're like, if there's a fire, stop, drop, roll.
Yeah, that was my second point, because you also wrote we should come up with something like stop, drop, roll if you are on fire.
Right.
What does that mean?
So I'm like a basic phrase for when something bad happens. So if you're in an accident, stop, call 911, get the person's license plate, and call your insurance. Like something like
when you
that.
called me, when you said, I've been in an accident, chick tried to take away, I chased her down.
Right.
She's next to me.
Right.
I did have a phrase.
What?
Ooh, I'm gonna beat that ass.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm ready to beat some ass.
Okay, I get it.
Because I had to get myself pumped.
Well, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, honey.
Because you never know. Like at the time, you didn't tell me we were like an old white woman.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? It could have been like somebody with like some knuckles on.
Well, then
you know what I'm saying? Like
then
I was ready. Like let's
then
go.
I would
Let's
have let them
rumble.
keep going.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, yeah.
But
so.
to put this onesie on and beat some ass.
Yeah, with the detachable cape.
Is it? No, it's not detachable.
Yeah, it is.
What the F are you talking? No, it's not. It still has the plastic on.
Oh my God, you haven't taken that off.
No.
Honey, that's just there for when it's at the store. When you actually get it home, you're supposed to take off the
Yeah,
plastic.
but then when you're not around, I'm jumping up off the bed and stuff, and I don't want it to fall off.
Guys, this is real life.
Oh my God, I thought it was fake for a minute.
Oh my God.
For a minute, I thought we were cartoons. So
Bitch.
what's your phrase?
I just told you.
No, stop, call 911, relax. Like, I don't,
I didn't
what's
say relax.
Yeah, it was the worst phrase ever. If you had a phrase like that for fire,
Okay,
people would burn.
Okay, I got it.
All right.
Pull over.
Uh-huh.
Make sure no one's injured. Call 911. Go on your business.
Go on your business.
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
No.
Keep track of what people are saying in the chat, because I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You never know who you're chasing down.
that's what I told you. Who said
I
that?
know, Adrian.
Adrian. Yeah, that's what I told her. I'm
I
like, you
know.
cannot chase random people down.
You're right.
Well, you can, but you just make sure to get a quick glance to, because you can judge pretty good.
Yes.
All right. Did you know, real quick, a new nationwide survey asked people which state has the rudest drivers. Speaking of driving, somehow Idaho came in first. The main reason was that they drive too slowly. North Dakota was the most polite drivers.
I think I'm polite.
You're horrible. You almost got in a wreck today.
That's true. Day 2.
All right, moving on. I did want to get to this. We talked about this last week on the PK DK show. We never got to it. I didn't have it, so let me run this by everybody. This is one of you guys in the chat. This is from David Hernandez, who wrote in asking for everybody's opinions. So please, in the chat, let us know how you feel about this, and let's go through this email right
time
now.
out.
What?
Did he want his name on blast, or did he want to be kept confidential?
I think it doesn't. Does it matter? I mean, it's not like he's saying anything that's too bad.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't read it. Go
All right.
on.
It says, I'm 32. I work in the oil industry. Been married for 2 years now. I have a 7-month-old pregnant wife. I enjoy talking with my buddies and get along with all of them, but they are still single. Group texts go back and forth all day, and it's never an issue. But since last year, I saw a future problem pop up. One night, the group text went beyond 11 o'clock at night, and the phone was blowing up with all the texts going back and forth. It's really just one friend that always attaches me to the group conversations, and I had to tell him not to add me to those anymore. I have to wake up at 4 a.m. to get to work, and as well as my wife needing her sleep as well. I thought I thought to make it a point to get out of them, then because I know a future baby getting sleep and all that stuff uninterrupted would be sacred. Plus, my workload and meeting group messages really have become annoying at work. Anyway, he goes on to talk about that, like he told his buddies this, and his best friend keeps adding him on, so he doesn't know on what to do because he doesn't want to lose his best friend, but he's always getting added to these texts, and his phone is blowing up.
Yeah.
My question is, do not disturb, player. Don't you have do not disturb on your phone?
No, not all people do.
Yeah, no, put that do not disturb on, right?
Or the silent.
Wouldn't that fix the problem?
Well, if you have that, but maybe not all phones have the do not disturb.
But I will say I've been added to a couple of texts with a group of people that I really didn't know that well, and what they did to me that this is why I really want to talk about this. What they did to me that really threw me off my game was because they put me on an email blast thing.
Yeah.
So it was all the emails going back and forth. So every time somebody would reply, I would get like all these like literally 40 emails in a day.
Okay, we'd like to
Okay, I got to move that away from me.
No, control room. Tell them to stop effing up.
Control room, stop effing up.
Thanks, guys.
So I finally had to tell him, like, take me off the list because on the phone I could just put the do not disturb on. It's no big deal. Unless you can in case of emergencies or something. But
Right.
I would think you could just tell your buddies, can't you?
I would think so.
I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I don't. Some people don't want to be that person, but there's that application WhatsApp, and sometimes you can invite 40 plus people in there, and then people all throughout the day are sending stuff in, and you just silence it, or you can opt yourself out. But if it's in like a group text, I mean, you can't really opt yourself out of a text message, you know. So I always
do not disturb.
I'm always about being honest. Hey, guy, I don't want to get these messages. They don't really pertain to me.
You wouldn't say that to your best friend, one of your best friends. You wouldn't say that.
I don't know.
You wouldn't.
If it's that irritating to like myself and my spouse.
Cosmic is saying, I was thinking that turn the phone silent at night, turn your phone off is from Victoria. These are, there's apps up there to turn group messages off. Ooh, Raymond saying that. What's the apps, man? If you got one, put it in the chat. Use iPhone as an alarm clock, so keep on silent. Speaking of using an iPhone as an alarm clock, has anybody seen the new Note Edge? I think I want to get that. Ryan was just telling me about the new Note Edge, and it is sick.
Okay.
It's got like this edge right here where like you turn your phone off, and it turns into like an alarm clock.
Oh.
I know. And then
but I thought you didn't like clocks in the room.
I kind of don't, but I think that like when you
Now
touch
you do.
it turns it on.
Now that Dorian says it's cool, it's fine now. Okay, just checking.
Somebody's on that nonsense right now, huh?
That nonsense, huh? That
Yeah.
truth teller spirit.
What's that? The what?
Truth teller spirit.
You want to try that one more time?
Truth teller spirit. Do I need to say it louder or just pronunciate better?
What's that?
Pronunciate better.
What's that?
Pronunciate.
Huh?
I said pronunciate.
What's up? You're in the car? It's the PK and DK mobile app. Listen, watch, comment, and more. All from our mobile app.
Right here. Right now.
Get it for free today in the Apple App Store. Yeah, we even made an Android version. It's the PK and DK mobile app.
Hey, I sent out a little thing on the mobile app earlier before the show today.
You did?
I did. A little notification, which I don't know if anybody got it.
I didn't get it.
Well, you're blocked, Yach.
How? I'm DK.
What? Did you get it?
No.
I also went to Whole Foods earlier. You know, I was going to talk all kinds of smack about Whole Foods, but homeboy gave me a pizza for free.
Oh, at Whole Foods?
Yeah.
Isn't Whole Foods supposed to be like healthy?
Yeah, well, it's a healthy pizza for free.
Oh.
Because I guess it was the box was open, and he's like, well, I don't want to toss this, so this pizza is for free. And I'm like, and then he was like, do you have any diet? I'm like, hell no. Do I look like I have any kind of diet restrictions? Give me the pizza.
Well, he meant like if you're allergic to anything.
Hell no. Look
or
at
if
me.
you like gluten.
His body look like it's allergic to anything? Not a goddamn thing.
No, especially.
So I take the pizza and I go up to the register and I'm like, hey, he told me this pizza's for free. And she was like, yeah, it's a wow item. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I better not be paying for this pizza.
What'd she say? A while?
A wow item. And I'm like, again, I don't care, but I just want the pizza for free. She was like, yeah, it's a wow. I don't know what that means, bitch. What's a wow item? She was like, because, you know, when you get it for free, you're like, wow. And I'm like, oh. Wow.
Cool.
So I walked through the Whole Foods because we did a segment a couple months back now, I should say, white people eating Mexican candy. And it's gotten like a lot of hits. I think it's because some people in Mexico put it on some websites to talk crap about us.
Probably.
Which I'm fine with. What's up, y'all? So to balance things out, I wanted to do like white people eating like Chinese candy or Chinese food or white people eat. But, you know, what are you laughing
White
at?
people eat Chinese food. Oh, okay, yum. I'm so hungry for dinner.
Okay, next week I'm going to go to the Asian market and you're going to have to eat everything I
You're
find.
going to get me like pad thai and spring rolls.
Sure, whatever they have. You know them Chinese are crazy. I bet y'all show up with like some frog head.
Okay.
What?
I thought you were going to say Kiki.
How racist are you? Why would I? Look, it's dinner, bitch.
Excuse me, I had a sneeze. Bless me. Achoo. All right, so on to the next one.
Yeah, all right. I'm glad we're online though. So I was walking through Whole Foods because I'm like, they gotta have some, crazy stuff. So the first item I want to pull out of the hippie food bag, white people eating hippie food, is an item that I know you like, which I don't understand.
Okay.
I can't comprehend how you like this crap. It is the nastiest thing ever.
Well, why don't we try it?
All right, and the first item I want to pull out of the white people eating hippie food crap is this.
Oh, yay!
Disgusting.
Oh my god, I'm so excited
This is
because I saw this in the refrigerator, and I was like, oh man, Ivan bought something.
All right, now I brought two of them.
Okay.
Would you explain what this garbage is?
So this is Synergy. Here.
It's like little sperm in your throat is what it is.
No, it's chia seeds. So it's called like runner's food. It helps.
I don't want to hear no complaints from the ladies about dudes and doing stuff to us if you drink this stuff.
It's chia seeds. They're good for you.
I don't care if they still taste like garbage. Go ahead.
Oh. It smells so good.
White people eating. Now you got to do it with me. White people eating hippie food. You're supposed to mix it like.
It's not bad.
It is bad. It's
no,
horrible.
it just is like, a strawberry, how it has seeds.
No, it's disgusting. Is this what like my stuff is like?
No.
Are you
This
sure?
is better.
What if I've been eating some like a pineapple
Chia seeds.
or whatever?
Try it. Did you shake it?
Ugh.
Try this one.
This is disgusting. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is disgusting.
No, it's not.
It is disgusting.
I like it.
Are you just saying that because it's a cool hippie thing to do right now is to like it, or? All right, apparently she really likes it. Let me go back in the bag. White people eating hip.
Yes.
Would you like to join me on our endeavors here?
Yes, of course.
White people eating hippie food.
food.
Item number 2 is, see, these are good. See, they didn't really have anything that was like really blown away by. These are plantain chips.
Okay,
But that's good
isn't
too.
that Mexican?
Yeah. All right. Ooh, I got one. White people eating hippie food. These are kale chips.
Oh, I've always wanted to try kale chips.
Well, here you go. We got some kale chips to try. This is Texas barbecue kale chips that I found at the Whole Foods.
Texas barbecue?
Yeah, that's what this is.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God.
Does it smell like fish food?
This is what it looks like.
Ugh.
White people eating hippie food. Kale chips, barbecue flavor. Can we do a countdown or anything? You already put it in your mouth. What happened? Thought were kind of good.
It's not bad. I wouldn't eat it again. But I think,
Really? I think I would.
Ew.
It's actually really good.
Ugh.
What don't you like about it? It's not bad. It's pretty good.
Okay, good.
I'm putting this aside.
Perfect.
I'm eating that crap.
You are a hippie then.
I know. And the other two is white people eating hippie food. We got apple chips and corn chips that I found. Again, everything like...
Yeah, that's not really anything bad.
I don't know. That's the only thing I could find. They didn't have like anything too weird. If anybody has a suggestion for white people eating hippie food...
Really?
food,
Apples?
I don't like apples as a chip. How is it? No, I don't want to try it.
You better try it. You have to.
Why is it white? Let me hold
There's
it up.
an apple.
Yeah, but
Stupid.
it looks very, very white is what I'm saying. It's not focusing. I don't know. I want to try it.
It's organic Granny Smith apples.
Oh, it's not bad. This is the corn. You want to try the corn?
Yeah, of course.
All right, here you go. Try the corn.
Oh, it's
Should we go
roasted corn.
Asian next time around, or
Oh,
like?
look, they're actually like little corn nuggets.
Are they really?
Yeah, here.
Oh, show them the actual corn nuggets. Okay, so that's just corn. See, again, they didn't have
But
like
this
anything too
kinda-
crazy except this like nasty ass chia juice. How was that?
It tastes like popcorn.
I can't believe you don't like the kale chip. The kale chips are actually pretty good. Plantain equals Puerto Rican or Dominican, not Mexican. That's from John. I know John, but I got it at the Whole Foods. So, PK eating healthy food, somebody said. Why are you spitting corn at me? Okay.
Disgusting. You know what that corn reminds me
Oh,
of?
it's in your hair.
Ew. It is.
What corn reminds you of what?
All right, so when I was younger, we had squirrel feeders.
Okay.
And you put like dry corn, and that's what it tastes like to me.
Okay.
Like squirrel corn.
It's not bad. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
I think that means that we're hippies.
No.
If we like the hippie food,
No.
I think that means we're hippies.
No, we're not hippies. F that.
Peace.
You gotta put your head. Where's your headband
I know.
from last week?
I know. I love it.
Oh, horrible. Horrible.
So let's see what these bad boys bring to the party. Rolling tape.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
We gotta speed things up because we gotta get the hell out of here. Real quick, I'm getting in the Doritos contest. I'm gonna need some help. And if I use your idea, I'll give you a cut. But I need some help to come up with like a great idea for the Doritos commercial. The Doritos Super Bowl commercial where you make a 30-second commercial, and if it gets picked, you get $1 million. You go to the Super Bowl. And then this year, you get a job at Universal Studios. Please believe I wouldn't even put a notice in.
You would just go?
Your boy would just be out.
What if you so you think you'll run the rides?
No, you work on a movie, stupid. I'm not going to quick to go run the rides at Universal Studios,
I
the
don't
amusement
know.
park.
Well, what's wrong with that?
No. I'm just saying I'm not quitting to go run a ride.
Just can Kiki eat?
But I need an idea. So the original idea that I had was, right, and feel me out on this because it's supposed to be like a 30-second commercial for Doritos and it's supposed to win like the whole thing, right? So I was thinking about like a Doritos fairy that comes in through the window and is like, has a Doritos wand and like Doritos are falling and the dude's sleeping and then you wake up and it's just some dude like rolling around with a bag of Doritos and the wife is pissed. But then Ivan found out that there is already, quit eating the organic apples, please.
They're really good.
Ivan found out that there is already a Doritos fairy that somebody did, and it just didn't work out.
Okay, well, you don't want to be like that person.
I know, so now I don't have any kind of ideas. So the other idea I was having is
Oh!
What?
I got one.
All right.
Okay.
Can I tell you mine or?
No.
All right, go ahead.
So, it's going to be a Dorito drink.
Okay, that's stupid. No, because you're doing a product thing, so you cannot have a Dorito drink. They don't have a Dorito drink.
Like you go to pour like your glass of wine. Hello, monsieur, and you pour it, and it's all of these Dorito chips, and then you're like,
No, that's horrible. What I was thinking about, now let me know if you guys are feeling this idea or not, right? I was thinking about like a wife comes home, and you know like when you put roses going to the bathtub or whatever to the bedroom, you're like, it's all romantic or whatever. See a couple of Doritos, so the wife's like, oh my God. And then she follows a trail of Doritos, and in the bathroom, there's me naked.
Oh.
And it's filled with Dorito chips.
Are you in your Batman hump?
And instead of the wife being pissed because there's a bathtub filled with Dorito chips, she's like, oh, how romantic.
So
What do you
be like, instead of like rose petals, it's Dorito chips.
Yeah, it's Dorito chips.
And then you're like,
Yeah, and then it's like candlelight, and then you turn on the lights, you're like, what the? Oh.
And then I join you?
Well, yeah, you can jump in or whatever.
How about you just wear like a Dorito onesie?
Because they don't make that. And
Well, you make it.
why would you wear a onesie in a bathtub anyway?
Well, this is my...
Okay, see, this is exactly why I don't run any of the ideas
You know
past
what?
her.
You asked me, you're like, and what do you think? And what's your contribution? I give you my contribution.
To
then
wear a
you get
onesie
mad.
in a shower or a bathtub.
No, that was two different stories.
It's
Thanks
horrible.
for listening.
Let's do the phrase. By the way, if you have any ideas, please get them to me on our Facebook page, PK and DK. Like I said, if I end up using your idea, I'll put you in for like a third after taxes, though.
Yeah, do I get the second
You
third?
ain't getting crap.
Why? I have great ideas.
You ain't getting crap is what you're getting.
I'm going to do my own video.
But send me your ideas, or hit the contact tab or the submit tab on www.pkndk.com. We'd love to hear your ideas as well as we try to, because we're going to win this, baby. Last year I did it over like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday because I didn't know it was due. So I just found it like that weekend of, and we still got into like the second to the last round. So I'm telling you, now that we got some time, we got this.
We got this.
That's what I'm saying.
We got this.
All
we
right.
got this.
Real quick, we got to start wrapping things up. What else? Ooh, I got to show you the most embarrassing video of all time.
Of me?
My dive video.
Oh, yeah. Yay.
And we're going to do that right after the PK and DK Top 5.
Do you know how many five is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.
This week, the PK and DK Top 5 is the nastiest habits that people have in bed. And let me know if we do any of these things. One of them, I'm like, really? People do that in bed? That's disgusting. At number 5, we'll start eating in bed, which I do.
Yeah, we
do. You agree or disagree?
Yeah, I would definitely agree.
But is that a disgusting habit that people have in bed, eating in bed?
No, but sometimes there's crumbs, and that's kind of gross.
All right, at number 4, it's leaving a mess on their nightstand. What do you think? Thoughts?
Not that big of a deal.
This is the one that really got me. Smoking in bed? I'm like, ooh, that's ever going. That's.
Honey, some people who love to smoke, that's how they relax. That's their thing.
I guess they came in at number 3. Number 2 is using a laptop or iPad instead of talking
all
in
the
bed.
time. That's every single night.
I do that. I do that. But I'm usually working on the show.
Yeah.
And you're on your phone anyway.
Yeah. We're also working on the show.
And at number 1 is, and do I do this at all? Snoring came in at number 1 of the disgusting
habits. You don't
habits.
do bad snoring, but you do sometimes speak a different language and mumble. And
That's when I'm drunk, though. And that's not different. It's Greek.
Do I snore?
You do when you're wasted.
Okay.
You do when you're wasted. Let's get to the phrase. I got the dive video, a couple of WTFs. We got to start wrapping things up real quick. The phrase. All right, here's how it's going to work. If you get the phrase, which you're about to get anyway, click on the link for the point counterpoint, or just go to our Facebook page. Go to our Facebook page, hit the giveaway tab. Once you do that, you'll see where you can put in the phrase. Once you put in the correct phrase, we're going to put you in the running times 3. And like I said, if you're listening to the podcast of the show, all week long you have until next Wednesday at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
What's the date on next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday this is the 17th plus 7.
So whatever that Wednesday is, you have until 2 o'clock to get us the phrase that pays, or you can vote for the point counterpoint. You can like one of our pages.
24th.
That's how you get into the running. We'll announce a winner at the very beginning of next week's show. The phrase this week is what?
So this phrase pertains to what had happened to me with our pointer.
What's that?
Let's try this again.
Boom!
With our point counterpoint, what had happened yesterday. Ma'am, you have to be effing kidding me. You are effing crazy.
Okay, now that's what the lady said to you, and that's our point counterpoint. One more time, slow it down, say it again.
Ma'am, you have to be effing kidding me. You are effing crazy.
Can people put effing or fucking?
You can do whatever you like.
You can do whatever you want when it comes to that word.
You can just even do star if you don't like to use swear words. Like,
Okay.
I don't like to.
One more time.
Ma'am, you have to be effing kidding me. You are effing crazy.
Moving on right along, I wanted to share this with you. I don't know why, but we talked about this a couple of weeks ago when we went to visit a friend, and our friend had a diving board, and we were wasted. I mean, real wasted. You're not going to be able to hear the audio, but everybody else will be.
Okay.
All right. So we were really, really wasted. We went to a duck game, then we got back to their house, and then I saw a diving board. And if you were, again, with us a couple of weeks ago, you know the story. I said to myself, man, I've never been on a diving board. I've never been on a diving board.
That's crazy.
Have you?
Yeah.
They don't have diving boards anymore. So why is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, our pool is like 5 feet deep. They don't make diving boards anymore.
Yeah, I guess you have to go to like an Olympic pool or something. Or
Yeah.
like a swim club.
So your boy is like, well, man, I kind of have to use it if I've never been on a diving board, right? And please keep in mind, your boy was wasted.
So this is smart is what you're saying.
White girl drunk is how I was. White girl drunk, right? So, and in my head, I got sent this video the next day, but in my head, I stepped up to the diving board, bounced a couple times, and nailed it. I mean, I was under the water like, yeah. Man, I bet you that looked real beautiful.
You were filming real good.
I bet you that was like Olympic kind of dive. Like, I was really proud of myself, right? And underwater, you don't get to hear anybody's reaction, so you come up, nobody's talking about it, whatever. The next day, I got the video.
No. Oh, honey. One more time. One more time. Oh my God, that's...
Your boy was like, woo, nailed it.
And you literally, everyone you could hear is like, oh.
And now it's time. What the A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
WTF stories of the week. We'll start with the drunk. It's a blog that, not really drunk, the rude airline passengers. And they put up a blog about these. People can submit their pictures in about just people rude on the plane, right?
Yeah, so it's a new thing that people are posting on like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook about like the rudest passengers because, you know, like they've had recently all of those stories where people have like been getting into fights and stuff about throwing their seats down. But all of these people are just disgustingly rude and they're like taking their pictures and posting them on there to blast them out.
But here's the thing. I got to call Naveen, which is our friend, because I'm pretty sure that's her. At the bottom.
Oh my God.
I'm like 95%.
Bottom left, yeah.
And by the way, this dude right here, that was your boy coming back on one of the planes because they had turned the heat up, and I was throwing ice down my shirt. I think at one point I had like lifted my shirt up or whatever, but still, I'm like, come on, bro.
Not sure. I mean, I did that as well, but I still have my bikini top on.
I gotta.
The other one, it was actually in this shirt. I was so hot or so cold, I don't know, but I literally had my hands like this, like both, and I was like this, and I. But.
All right, we'll put the link online. I'll put it up tomorrow. But www.pkndk.com. You can run down all the pictures, and if you have one, you can contribute them as well. A guest post from Jeremy Douglas Fisk. He sent me a story from the New York Daily News about a Virginia man that was arrested Thursday because he was hitting on a chick, and they started talking, and he bought her some dentures, and then she didn't want anything to do with with him, so he snatched them dentures right out her mouth and repoed the dentures. Which I thought was like, yeah. Sorry. Repo them dentures.
I guess
if you're not going to talk to me, I'm going to take them back. Pro tip, if you're mad at someone called the pizza order a little too late, which I always feel bad about. When I go to a restaurant, it's almost closing time. I always feel bad about like ordering a lot of food. This dude decided to rub his genitalia on the pizza.
Oh, that's disgusting.
But homeboy did it in front of other people that like... who does that? Who does that in front of other customers? Obviously, somebody's going to... You know what I'm saying? Like, is there no common sense? And let me see if I have anything else. I'm pretty light on the W. That might be it. That might be it for this week. I was running a little late putting the show together, so that's all we have for this week. Unless did you bring anything?
I sent you everything.
Why did you say that with a country accent?
Because I live in Texas, y'all.
All right, let's get back in the day real quick as we wrap things up.
And now it's time for DK's Today, Back in the Day.
Hell yeah! We got Ludacris. He's my boy.
Yeah.
DK says he's my one excuse. You know what I mean. 37 years old. We got Moby, 49. Yao Ming, 34. I didn't realize he was that young. Retired 7'6" Chinese center for the Houston Rockets.
You know he's like living like a king right now.
Oh, of course he is. Yes. Prince Harry of Britain, he's 30. Tom Hardy, 37. Mark Anthony's also 46.
Also, let's say that these are birthdays that might have happened this week. Definitely happened before last week's show. Go on.
David Copperfield, 58. Tommy Lee Jones, we have at 68. Benjamin McKenzie, I love him from the OC, 36 years old. Paul Walker, rest in peace. Are you trying to trick me there?
No.
All right, Jason Statham is 47. Crystal Wilder's also 47. Really?
She tugged our hearts in what?
Tugged our hearts? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and analyze these. Top Guns, Don't F My Sister, and the Hungover Games. And Phil Jackson, 69. By the way, remember when Copperfield brought you on stage, that rat bastard?
Of course I do. PK was so excited. He's like, oh, I can't wait. I love magic. I can't wait to see David Copperfield. I'm like, who's this? Who's this? And then they're like, oh, right, ma'am, you have been picked to go on stage with David Copperfield. I'm like, really?
Rat bastard.
PK's so jealous. I think he secretly hates me.
No, I wasn't jealous. The only problem with Copperfield is like you're sitting there as a guy and you can't do or say anything because then you're the jealous creep.
Yeah.
Right? Meanwhile, he's like, magic on stage like this, like you're gonna hold your hand up, hold your hand to the spider, little girl. Yeah, and then you're sitting there like, rat bastard, you can't say nothing. And didn't he have a sign a bunch of forums because we're sitting in the front?
Yes, yeah.
Which kind of takes away because you could see like the arm holding the car up, and I'm like,
I don't know.
Which I don't think we can say magic. Because we
signed forms.
We signed
forms.
Go
on to the next one.
There you go. Going back in the day, 184 years ago today, in 1830, Unlucky William, whatever, became the first person to be run over by a train, which I still to this day have no idea how that happens. Don't you hear the motherfucker coming from like a mile away?
Like, woo, woo.
62 years ago, 1952, the classic I Love Lucy episode, Lucy in the Candy Factory, first aired, which is your stuff.
It. I love Lucy. That by far is my favorite TV show. Anytime
how old are you again?
I am 28.
In 86, Run DMC, you were listening to It's Tricky. It's Tricky. Did you ever listen to that song?
No, that's the year I was born, so no, I did not know that song.
Really?
No.
God, you're young. Or I'm old. Bad music in 96, we're listening to Macarena. Good music in 96, we were listening to the Backstreet Boys. As Long As You Love Me, I'll Never Break Your Heart. All I Have to Give, Quit Playing Games. All those came out in 1996. And Everybody, Backstreet's Back All Right, which was my jam.
Back All Right.
2000, we're watching the movie Bad Boys, which was the bomb. Danity Ken, we're listening to that with Damage in 2008. What was the girl group that was mad at you?
Oh, the Pussycat Dolls.
Oh, not Danity Kane?
Nah. Mm-mm.
Why were they mad at you real quick?
Because I was like, hi, I'm Denise. Not that you really care.
Yeah.
They're like, Okay.
No, she actually said that to him.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Denise. Not that you really care. And the Schlesinger, whatever her name is, I don't know. She's like, what'd you say? And I'm like, what the F is going on?
I said y'all don't care what my name is because you're bigger than I am. They were opening for Britney. I'd rather see Britney anyway.
All right. And Flow Rider, you listened to Flow Rider
Of
2008? We were listening to Low. That was back in 2008. Anything else that we forgot to get to real quick that you want to bring up to the show?
No.
Okay. Well, that's great.
I got right to the point on that one.
Yes, you did.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
We've got until next week to vote on our point counterpoint. If you'd like to do that, please do so. We're going to put you in the running for that $40. And again, we'll announce the winner in the beginning of next week's show. Online, all kinds of stuff that you can check out. Tomorrow, I'm going to have the article about my dude that was talking to like these, 50 to 60-year-old women that keep adding him on to their email chain. So he started like getting into the conversation, and I think like one of the old ladies is cheating with somebody else. So that it's a pretty cool read. You got to check that out. We'll put it online, www.pkanddk.com. I also got to put on there the 25 essential dorm room cooking hacks, which is awesome.
Yes. PK, not to call you out. I know you didn't go to college.
Why you calling?
I said not
business
to call
out
you
there.
out,
I've been lying for the
but
last 5 years, bitch.
I'm just saying that you didn't stay in a dorm. When you went to college, you weren't in a dorm
I've
by
been in
any
a dorm?
means. You weren't living in the dorm.
No, I was sleeping in the dorms though.
I like how you cover your junk like I'm about to punch you. Gotcha, fools. Yeah. But honestly, a lot of them are really good. When I was in college and, for that few years, I did some of them, so they're great.
What's some of the hacks? And we'll put it online for people to check out, www.pkanddk.com tomorrow. But what's some that you just think off the
if
top
you
of your
want to
head?
make like a grilled cheese sandwich, you just, make your bread with your cheese and fold it in tinfoil, turn on the iron, and
What? You did that?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
And it works?
It worked.
You put an iron on foil on a grilled cheese sandwich.
Get
the hell out of my face.
It works.
You did that.
It works. Yes.
Really?
Yes. And I also made, the mashed potatoes with the water, or you can also like poach.
What are you supposed to make mashed potatoes with?
Well, you should supposed to like take the actual raw potato and put it in water and then boil it and then take it out and then mash it.
So what's the hack?
Anyway, I don't know. That was something different. I forgot.
What's the hack of the water?
Well, that's just what I did when I was in college. I just ate, those bags of potatoes and added water.
That's not a hack.
I know, but I'm just telling you what I did. But the other hack is with the egg.
What the F are you talking about? What egg?
Why aren't you listening to me?
I'm trying to understand this.
So if you want to poach an egg, you just like boil some water and then you crack open the egg and then you do something special, and I forgot the rest. So
how is that a hack?
Watch online and
we'll put it online because baby girl has lost her goddamn mind right now. You're cut off. No more wine for you.
Fine, I'm empty anyway.
You don't remember any of the other hacks?
No,
like there's one you can make chocolate cake in a cup.
Really?
That's the first one in the hacks that you sent me. You sent me these hacks.
No, I didn't read it.
How did you not read? You didn't even open up the front page? That was the very front one.
No, I just knew the ones that I did in college. Or when you didn't have like...
You haven't given me anything except
you didn't
the
have
foil.
a bottle opener. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't drink when I was in college. I was underage. Yes, exactly.
Give me the hack, though.
You can use a coffee pot to boil hot dogs. You can put like stuff in the filter of a coffee pot.
Okay, these are coming from the listeners.
Correct,
I assumed that you read the article that you sent me to talk about on
did.
tonight's show, which obviously you didn't read at all.
I definitely did.
Oh, my Lord. All right, we'll put this on there. And like I said, big thanks to everybody that follows us on Facebook and Spreaker and iTunes and YouTube.
PK's hashtag mad again.
How am I mad? I'm not mad at all.
He's mad. He's
Why
like,
am I mad?
Why don't you do your research of the stuff you send to me? I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
I'm not mad about it. I'm just like, you
got an attitude now, and you're like heads flipping around. I say, hey, yo.
I'm going to just sit here and drink my wine.
Perfect.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit here and drink my wine.
All right, Batman.
What's wrong with Batman thing?
I'm just calling you Batman because that's what you told me to say.
Whatever.
All right, well, why don't you keep your little plastic thing on so your cape doesn't fall off when I'm not home and I can't stitch it to your back.
What is wrong with you tonight?
What do you mean?
You all right?
But you know what I mean.
No, I know what you mean, but now you're doing the cute thing where like,
I know.
No, you have to.
I know I'm in trouble.
You're like, hey, you do that right now. What's up, here right now. Is there anything else that we didn't cover this week that we probably should? Are we done? Is that pretty much it? Is there?
I'm trying to think if
my parents visited over the weekends. We haven't talked about that.
They did.
Not much to talk about.
We had a great visit. We went to some amazing restaurants, had some great food, learned a lot about PK. Why don't we share any of these stories?
No, I don't want to hear any of these stories.
So I got something to say.
No, you don't.
To share. Why not?
Control room, turn that bitch off. Thank you, control room. Go ahead. What? The most foreign story ever? Go ahead and tell them.
Which one?
Go ahead and tell them.
Okay, so
this is the most foreign story of all time. My dad was like, "Oh, I have a story about him when he's Greek and young," and I'm like, "All right, how bad could the story be?" And then he tells a story, and again, most foreign story of all time.
All right, so PK was all of 4 years old, and he decided to get the best olive oil that they had in Greece.
What is she barking at?
She's
Ziggy, quiet down.
Sit. And so literally, PK gets the best oil. It's like, a gallon of oil, and literally throws it all over the floor, and it has this giant mess of oil. The reason, because he wanted to slide.
Stop it.
You wanted to slide in
I didn't go to the store and get the best oil of all time. Apparently, they had a gallon of oil under the sink, which I got out from under the sink and spilled all over the kitchen floor and started using it like a slip and slide. And I guess everybody was pissed because it's grease, and why wouldn't you be pissed? It's olive oil. Ooh. So I guess that's what I got in trouble when I was 4. So I'm looking at my dad like, shush.
Yeah.
No, I don't want these stories getting out. It's the most foreign story of all time.
Yeah, that's what PK Slip and Slide was made out of, was olive oil.
Yeah.
From olives, from like Greece.
And then I was thinking about it. I'm like, that'd be kind of fun to do now.
Yes, and then
I kind of want to do that now.
And what's interesting is I was like, oh, little PK, how cute. He's like, no, not little PK, little devil.
Who said
little
that? My dad?
Devil. Yes, PK.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, your dad called you the little devil.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway,
a few stories. One more?
No, we don't think we have any time for more. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We appreciate you.
I'll save it for next week. There's the tease. Rawr.
What tease? What are you talking about? Oh my God, this is how I feel right now.
Oh.
This is exactly how I feel right now.
You know what? You drink your chia juice.
I'm not drinking my chia juice because I have wine and it's disgusting. Thank you guys very much. Thank you guys very much for joining us live. Big up to Melissa, Biba, Melanie, Larissa, Tony, Jason, X503X, Alfredo sauce, Reno, Cachino, John, Liz in there, Manuel, Marcus, Victoria, Panda Bar, Mary, Raymond, Julio, not thanking yo ass, Cosmic, Skate Free, Horizon, who was the very first one in there. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you vote in our point counterpoint. If you got that phrase, put it in there. Good luck on you. We'll announce the winner at the very beginning of next week's show. And follow us on Facebook and the website and all that stuff.
And the Twitter. Yes. We're all at PK and DK, please.
All PK and DK, thank you guys very much. Have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you guys next weekend.
It's next week. PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkanddk.com. With replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye. Stop. Bye. I'm on the street. I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a...
Goodbye.
Have my apple.